WTF. No, not the expletive. This is Jones Road Beauty, What the Foundation. And I can't wait to teach you on it because it is a mature skin good friend. It is so beautiful. I'm going to show you all of the Jones Road Beauty today. My whole face is in Jones Road Beauty. And just so you know, I'm not being paid to make this, but they did PR gift me many of these products. Some of them I bought with my own money and some of them they sent to me. But I'm going to show you how to get this beautiful glam look with a company that really claims to be a more natural makeup. Now you can do French beauty with this. You know, I love my French beauty, but I went a little bit more today because I do want to show how versatile Jones Road Beauty is. But are we surprised? It's Bobbi Brown's company. We are not surprised. Stay tuned and subscribe. Please subscribe if you are here for mature content. It lets YouTube know that you are here for this type of content and they'll pump more out and they'll give other mature creators some more space here on YouTube. But you gotta subscribe and you gotta click the notification bell so you know when a video is coming out. If you are curious about Jones Road Beauty, you are in the right place. Let's have some fun. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Michelle Spieler. I'm the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of over 20 videos on mature technique using all products under the sun to help you navigate the aging face. And also, I'm a 25-year professional makeup artist. I come from Hollywood and still do some production out here on the East Coast. Let's jump right into it today. I'm really excited to talk about Jones Road Beauty because I really believe it's a brand really made for the mature woman by a mature woman. We all know the brilliance of Bobbi Brown. I remember when her makeup first came into Nordstrom and I was working for MAC, and MAC was so big and colorful, and it was, you know, lots of glitter and lashes, and we were educating people on how to use brushes. And then Bobbi Brown came in and was just very subtle, you know, and it was the mid 90s, and she kind of came in with that whole beige and brown natural makeup look. And we had that at MAC for sure. But as a mature woman at 55 years old, I see the appeal of Bobbi Brown in the 90s. I just didn't care much about it. I really became a huge fan of Bobbi Brown makeup in 2003 when I worked for a high-end boutique called Fred Segal in Santa Monica. And I was just blown away with all of her formulations and colors, and have followed her for many, many years, just, you know, on the Today Show and in magazines. And I just really am a huge fan of Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna put on SPF while I talk to you. This is my Beauty of Joseon, Korean, you know how much I love it, SPF 50. So when she sold her company to Estee Lauder, and can you even imagine how weird that would be to sell your company with your name on it, Bobbi Brown, and sell it to Estee Lauder, walk away and have no say, like zero. Like Estee Lauder makes all the choices now and she makes no choices. She doesn't even make money off of it. I mean, it's like they bought it, it's done. That would be so weird to me, to have a company with my name on it and I no longer had anything to do with it, you know, and that's her choice. No one held a gun to her face. But she's so smart because she went out and she started Jones Road Beauty. And as a woman who is, I believe Bobbi Brown is early 60s, and she looks good. I used to think she had work done. Maybe she did. I don't know. Her neck and gels look really good to me. But what I'm learning is that some people just age better in the neck and gels than others. And to be honest, I really didn't put a lot of SPF on my neck growing up, never on the hands, even though they're always on the steering wheel. I grew up in Southern California. And so, you know, I probably could do better, but my mom had this and my grandma had this. So it's just hereditary for me, the neck and the gels. And Bobbi looks good to me. She looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna jump right in and get started. Just so you know, this is PR gifted, okay? So Jones Road sent me a ton of products, and I was thrilled, and I've loved everything I've tried, and I can't wait to show you. But they paid me to do a TikTok. because you know, TikTok is where I work with an agency and brands, and that's a huge, it's my career over there other than YouTube. And I did a 1-minute French beauty video. I used 5 products in 5 minutes. And I thought, you know what? That was fun. And I love French beauty. You know, I'm here for it. I'm all about minimalistic makeup. I'm all about looking really pretty and getting out the door quickly. But today I want to show you more products by Jouer Eye Beauty, because yes, you can get the French beauty look. You can wear just 5 or 6 products and look super natural and pretty, or you can glam it up a little bit more. And that's what I'm gonna do today. I wanted to show you that Jouer Eye Beauty stands against any of the other luxury brands of makeup, but she does it with clean ingredients. So those of you who are here for clean beauty, this is all clean beauty, okay? Now, you know I don't represent clean beauty anymore. I don't know that I fully believe in it anymore. I believe in some of it, of course. I just didn't want to be tied to it anymore. There was huge controversy over on on TikTok with Jouer Eye Beauty. What happened is a well-known young influencer. She's in her 20s. She's stunning. She's one of those girls that she will just like do pumps and pumps and pumps of foundation and just glob it on her face like frosting, like really, really thick. And you know, who knows between the cuts and edits how much she removes, but it's polarizing. You see this young, beautiful girl with beautiful skin putting like foundation this thick on her face and just and rubbing it in. It's just so thick and so cakey. But she can get away with it because she's young and beautiful. Well, she took the Jones Road What the Foundation, which P.S., the name is misleading. It's called foundation, but it's really a cream tint. We'll get to that in a minute. But she took a big gob of this and did this and rubbed it all over her face, and it just separated and looked patchy, and she did real close up. It was huge controversy because then real makeup artists are, how dare you misrepresent a product, and then other beauty influencers were supporting her, and then a lot of people thought Jouer Eye Beauty sent this to her even though she admits to buying it with her own money. But bad press is good press, right? And so they probably, did they sell out of this? I'm not sure. They've sold out of a few things since then. I had a long talk with their PR team about a month after that happened to decide if this is a good fit. Do I want to work with them? I don't just say yes to everything. You have no idea how many brands I turned down a month. And they said that that was all completely organic. And then Bobbi Brown did kind of a rebuttal video that was brilliant, and that made people mad, and it was just this back and forth of bad press. And then people found out that the influencers were being paid through this program called Bounty, where they're paid on how many views they get on TikTok. I did 4 reviews on this, and I didn't sign up for Bounty except maybe on one video, and of course it's the video that only did 7,000 views. One of my videos did like over 50 or 60,000. No, that was just a organic review. And then with Bounty, I think I made like $36. So it's not even worth it. And now Jouer Eye is completely not with Bounty. So if you're here from TikTok and you're like, I don't trust them, listen, Bobbi Brown didn't even know Jouer Eye signed up with the Bounty program. It was kind of in the nascent stages, and a lot of people didn't really know how it worked. And you know, they're a newer company and there's not a whole lot of money to pay influencers, and they thought that was a great way to get their name out there. It backfired, and they're not using it anymore. So I felt like I had to say all that for those of you who might be coming over from TikTok. But one thing that really shocked people is that when you open this, it's almost a little bit like natural peanut butter, where you need to stir it. And mine came like this, so I didn't really need to stir it. But if I let this sit for a week or two, because I use so many other brands, it will separate just like natural peanut butter. So I just take a brush and I go in and I mix it all back up again. Some people received theirs whether they bought it or got PR, and it was completely separated. If you're oily skin and you see a big old layer of oil floating on the top, you are not remotely interested in trying a product like that. But I'm here to tell you, it's very beautiful on all skin types, and it is really made for the mature skin. So one thing I've learned is I can use this over skincare. If I've done my skincare like an hour in advance and maybe went to do emails or, you know, whatever, ran an errand and really let that skincare soak in. But yesterday I did my TikTok for Jones Road and I had just put all my skincare on. It was fresh, it was layered. Then I put my SPF on that you just now saw me put on. And then I put this on and I'm like, why is it not looking pretty? This always looks pretty. It just wasn't looking pretty. It was kind of separating and it was sticking in some areas. And I was like, this has never done this. And it looked so bad that I had to erase the video, just completely delete it. I had to go upstairs, wash my entire face off. And I decided not to put any skincare on because there are a lot of emollient oils in here, okay? And I came back down, I shot the video with just the SPF and nothing else, and it was gorgeous. So we're gonna do that right now. I have no skincare on, I just have on my SPF. And it really looked pretty because it, you know, this is a cream tint and it really is skincare inspired. So it's like your skincare and color mixed together in one. So I'm gonna tell you, a little goes a long way, okay? So I'm just gonna put on a little bit and then I start to pat it on just as though it was like a night cream. I don't treat it like makeup. I don't rub it. I really just pat it on. And it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. So then I'm gonna do half my face so you can see. I'm gonna do half my face. I never put a lot of anything on my forehead because I have a pretty good forehead. There's not too much sun damage. Now there's definitely wrinkles up there. You can see those, but there's really not too much sun damage. Oh, look at me. I was rubbing it. I was rubbing it up there, not patting it, but you know what? It's okay because it still looked good. Okay. This is buildable coverage, just so you know. It's buildable coverage. So we might go back in a few areas, but she also has these beautiful face pencils for concealer and color correcting that we're going to use in a minute. Okay, so here it is on half my face. Here's my other half. Do you see a lot of pink and pigmentation and some purple in the chin on this side? And then this is this side, okay? So it just creates very pretty skin, but in a super light way. So if you are a glam girl, but there's a day where you just want lighter coverage, or if you are a real natural girl and you just want pretty skin, this is so pretty. It is so pretty. Now let me look in my magnification mirror to make sure it's blended properly. It's the only way I can tell. Oh yeah. I also, in addition to putting on too much skincare yesterday, I also put on too much product. This, again, a little goes a long way. You really don't need that much, but if you got all up in my face, like if you really got all up in my face, you would not think I had anything on. You wouldn't even think I had a tinted moisturizer. It really just looks like skin because of all of the ingredients in here, okay? So now we're gonna do a little on this side. I do not recommend a sponge. I do not recommend putting it on, blending it with a brush. Now you can apply it with a little brush. This is just a tiny little MAC, you know, concealer brush. It doesn't even matter what the color is. So I might apply it with a brush, but I'm not blending it. It's really meant to, and even when Bobbi Brown talks about it, and she created it first for herself, she handed it out to her friends. Oh, and P.S., you can go under the eyes with it. It just creates a beautiful sheen. But she created it for herself and she started handing it out to some of her mature friends to see how everyone liked it, to get feedback. And so she really recommends putting it on as though it were skincare with a little bit of color in it. So in a sense, instead of saying it's a tinted foundation, she does call it a cream tint. You could call it a tinted cream foundation. You know how much I love my cream foundations. I mean, they're just made for mature skin. Okay, now I'm on the dry side. I'm normal to dry. And this looked beautiful yesterday with no skincare under it, just SPF. I think after I washed my face, I did use my snail mucin. But yeah, I did this morning. I used my snail mucin, but then nothing until you just saw me put that SPF. So I am color light. And again, I want you to be able, where should I put this? A little bit on there. Okay. Let me make sure this is all blended and looks like skin. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Look at that. If you were all up in my grill, you know, look, you can still see some sunspots, but do you see that pretty glow? It's so pretty. Okay, now, I'm not gonna powder it right now, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm gonna powder it at the very end, and a lot of you are gonna want powder, and you'll see why in a little bit. Okay, so that we have on. Now, you know I'm gonna use my MAC paint pot. You know I am, so I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna use my MAC in Painterly because I use MAC paint pot pretty much 100% of the time, either laying low or Painterly. Now that we're kind of gonna be heading out of summer and into fall, I'm gonna you'll see me use Painterly probably most of the year, but in the summer when I get a little tiny bit of color or a little bit of self-tanning, I do like the laying low better. But that is just so pretty. It makes such a pretty canvas. And then I'm gonna go in real quick and I'm gonna put my brows in real quick. Now, Jones Road Beauty does make a brow product. And I bought it and I hated it. Hated it, thought I threw it away. I ended up finding it. And I was like, okay, I should give this another try. And guess what? It wasn't bad. It's a thicker pencil. The brow pencils are a thick, short pencil like this. And they're pretty waxy. And so I think that's why I didn't love it. But I tried it again a couple weeks ago and I'm like, oh, this is good when you just want a quick, fast, natural brow. You're not going for like real definition. You just want like a quick, fast brow. Okay, and I'm gonna do this kind of quick and fast because this isn't even a Jones Road product, but it's my favorite, Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I recently found out I'm saying it wrong. I've called it Anastasia my whole life. It's Anastasia, not my whole life, but you know, since the late 90s, when Oprah Winfrey put Anastasia on the map. Oprah Winfrey used to fly Anastasia out from Beverly Hills to Chicago to do her brows. And so Anastasia became a household name. And there was nobody that had a brow salon. I mean, she was really the first. And then by the year 2000, we saw lots of brow salons popping up all over Los Angeles. So brows are good business. Okay, so just a quick brow, real quick. If you need to know how to do brows, I did a whole video about a month ago called How to Brow for a Mature Brow. And I was really shocked by how many of you said you really needed that video. I just don't think about brows. I'm so sorry, I just don't really think about them. And I often do them off camera because they take time. It takes time to get a good brow, and I don't want to waste anybody's time here. But now you're all saying, no, you really like to watch brows. You really like to learn brow tips. And you'll see some more. You'll definitely see some TikToks coming out soon on the mature brow. Okay, and now I love this cute little, they have these cute little paint pots. It's called Just a Sec Eyeshadow. This one's really pretty. If I was going somewhere at night, I would put this on. It's like a silvery shimmer taupe. Isn't that pretty? This one's called Pewter. I love it. It's just not the look I'm feeling today. But this is called Golden Peach. And you put it on with your finger. You know me. I love finger makeup. I love finger makeup. Oh, a little bubble in my throat. So that's all I'm putting on, not too much. And I might go in a little bit on the inner eye there just to get that cute shimmer on that inner eye. Okay, and that lays real nice all day long, and that's called just a sec eyeshadow, and that's Golden Peach. Okay, now I am super impressed with her eyeshadows. Why am I surprised? She's Bobbi Brown. I love this color so much. This is called Sienna. Sienna, isn't that pretty? And we are gonna put Miss Sienna on right now. Now, something I love, anytime you have color on a brush and you want to get it off real quick, this is the Sigma Stitch, and it just takes color right out of your brush. I love it. So I'm gonna do some Sienna. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? I love warm colors, but they have all different colors and they blend like butter, which is always my criteria. I really want an eyeshadow that blends almost itself. Not like a little bit out here. It looks real pretty with that Golden Peach because there's a little bit of peach in that golden. And then there you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if any of you are in the market for some new shadows, I like that you can buy singles. You know, she doesn't have like a magnetic palette or anything to keep everything in one place. We all know here how much we all love that system, but this is, you know, important to talk about because not everyone wears Saint makeup and not everyone is here for Saint makeup. So I do need to talk about other brands that I really truly love, that I really enjoy putting on. So there you have it. There is Sienna. And then there's I have quite a few other shadows too. What's this color? Oh, this is another lighter one. Yeah, I have a bunch of shadows. Okay. So I think that's all I'm gonna do. I can't remember if she gave me an eye pencil. I don't believe she gave me an eye pencil, so that's okay. I'm gonna go in with you already know my Black Give by Gwen Stefani, because it's how I love to tightline. I love that. And what else do I have? I'm not really sure what I'm feeling today. Let me see what other, let me just see one more shadow. If there's anything dark, I can blend it dark for you so you could see it. Oh, that's a pretty shimmer. Ooh, that's real pretty. That's called Copper. And I have something real fun in a minute I'm gonna show you. Even though it's daytime, I can't wait to show you this one other product she makes. Ooh, this is gorgeous for you silver foxes. That is gorgeous. This is called So Pretty. So pretty. And that is so pretty. Love it. I love that. That's a gorgeous color. Do you see that on my hand? It's like, oh gosh, oh, I'll have to do a whole video just with that color for Silver Foxes. It's really pretty. Okay, so they did not send me anything darker, so I'm gonna just go in with a pencil. And let's see. Ooh, this is pretty. We'll do a little Laura Mercier. I'm gonna do a little Laura Mercier pencil, just the chunky pencil. This is called number, what is this? This is called, oh, this is Jouer. This is Jouer. This is not Laura Mercier at all. I don't know, because look at the print. Can you read that? I can't. I can't. People, why? I just want a little bit. Smoked in the outer eye like that. Maybe a little under. So really any type of brown or taupe or copper just kind of smoked in that outer eye would work really great. And then go back in with my give, just on the top a little bit, at the lashes, just a little bit at the lashes. You see that? Just a little bit, just to add a little bit dimension to my eye. Maybe I want a little bit more. Oh yeah. I feel like I need a little bit more in that outer corner. Do you guys ever feel that? Do you ever have a great idea for makeup and then you do your makeup and you're like, that's not quite it. It's close, but that's not quite it. That's what I love about makeup. You don't know till you sit down what mood you're in, where you're going that day, what you're wearing. Okay, see it's smoked in the outer corner. And then we're gonna take a blender brush. Let me make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. And we're gonna blend. Anytime you use a fat, chunky pencil as like an eyeliner or, you know, outer shadow, you gotta blend quick. These fat pencils, I don't care if it's Laura Mercier or Jouer or any other company, they set very quickly, and so you really need to get that blended. But I like that. I like that. Okay. You're not gonna believe this mascara by Jones Road. It's been sold out. I'm so happy they sent me one. It's been sold out. Here's the brush. So if you are a long feathery lash girl, this is not the mascara for you, but I think we all know what I like, Tammy Faye Baker. This is so pretty, and I love that it is curved. I just love it. And I'm gonna show you what I did on the TikTok yesterday, is I did one coat on one eye and 2 coats on the other, and I want you to see how great it looks with just one coat, but how buildable it is. So look at that. See that? That's just one coat, okay? Now we're gonna do the other eye real quick. This is a great mascara. Ooh, I might be getting a hot flash right now, y'all. All of a sudden I feel incredibly hot. You know, the end of September will be 1 year with no menstrual cycle, and okay, that's one coat. Look how pretty that is with one coat, but we're gonna go in for number 2. Yeah, I'm burning up right now. I feel like I'm almost like gonna be on fire. Do you guys get that? Oh, no one prepared me. You know, my mom didn't talk a whole lot. She just said it sucked, and you know, she had lots of really bad, heavy bleeding. I never had any of that. Look at that. So that's 2 coats and that's 1 coat. So you know I'm gonna go back in on this one, but I just wanted you to see. It's a great mascara. It's sold out for a reason. It's beautiful. And it's clean, and a lot of people have trouble finding clean foundation, clean mascara that actually works really well. Ilia makes a great one. Honest Beauty. I was real impressed with Honest Beauty. I'm real impressed with Ilia. And now I love this Jones Road Beauty. Gorgeous. I love it. I'm not going to put on lower lashes today just because I'm not feeling it. But if you have a clean mascara that you love, put it in comments. I've not tried Milk. I know Milk makes a great Kush mascara, and Kosas. I have tried Kosas. Actually, Kosas is nice. It's real nice. They sent me a little teeny deluxe size sample. Okay, so here's the fun part. The face pencils. She's so smart. She created number 6 is Peach, and it's a color corrector. And you all know how much I love my color correctors, and color correctors that are waxy tend to look more youthful. And the fact that it's a pencil, I'm doing my little veins right here. The fact that it's a pencil makes it super easy to put on. So there it is. And then I'm gonna take my finger. Look at that. Isn't that great? See, this one has more. But remember, I put a sheer layer of the What the foundation under my eye because I could, because I know it's gonna be pretty. Usually you don't put foundation under the eye because it just makes one more layer of, you know, too much texture on our mature eyes. Okay, there it is. I mean, look how pretty it is, not even blended. And another thing I like about face pencils is you can toss them in your purse and just take them with you anywhere. So I always have one in my purse, even if it's not the color corrector, because usually once I put on color corrector, then I'm done. I'm gonna go around my nose because remember, that red around the nose has a ton of blue in it. So by putting a peach on it, it helps counteract it, okay? And then I like a little bit down here where I get purpley red. Do you see that close up? There's no texture. It's very pretty, very pretty. Okay, and then I'll take a lighter color. This is shade number 5, and I like to go a little bit under the eye and in that outer corner to lift. You see how I'm lifted right there? So this is the lighter color number 5. Isn't that great? Brighten my whole under eye. Because if anything, I've taught you, you don't just wear one color under the eye, because we're not one color under the eye. So why would we think we could wear just one color under the eye? We're not one color. And go a little bit more right there and there. And then I even like a little bit down the center of my nose just to create a little bit more light. Okay. Isn't that nice? Look really natural, right? It looks just really, really natural. I used a new tool in my hair and I don't like it. It was oval shaped and it just created weird dents in my hair. Okay, so I'm gonna use something right now I'm real excited about, but I also wanna show you that she makes a blush stick. This is, what is this? No, this is her oil, face oil, shimmer face oil. I've never even tried that. We're not trying it today because I don't want it to backfire on me. I have to try things off camera first. So that's really pretty. That is, see how sheer that is, but it has a plum in it. If you're looking for a sheer plum cream, look at that. It's very sheer, it's very plummy. This one is called, hold please, Mauve Rose. Mauve Rose. Now that's not my color. I don't wear plums, but that is beautiful. That is Mauve Rose. And then, let me see. Oh, she has a gloss. I've never tried this gloss either. That's nice. Is that a face oil? Okay, I'm looking for the other. She sent me 2 sticks. Oh, for crying out loud. I know she sent me, oh, here it is. Here's another cream blush she sent. This one is called Rose Brown. And that's a little bit more like a warm rose, kind of bricky. It's like a bricky rose. And then that's like a plummy sheer. Isn't that pretty? But I'm not feeling either of those colors for me. So I wanted to show you, but I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use instead. Let me take it off my arm real quick. Miracle Balm. Now, a year ago, I ordered a little set of Miracle Balms. They came in 3. I don't even know where the 3rd color is. And they were just sticky. And I'm like, ew, sticky eyebrow pencil, no thank you. Sticky Miracle Balms, no thank you. And so Jones Road Beauty was dead to me. I was like, I will never spend another dime on Jones Road Beauty. And then the foundation came out and I'm like, okay, I owe it to myself to try this, you know, as a mature influencer. And I loved it from the moment I put it on. So I really love her and her face pencils and this mascara. Look at this, love it. Okay, so I saw that she came out with a Miracle Balm in pink and I really started watching how she used it and how other mature influencers used it. So what you have to do is you have to break the seal. There's kind of a hard film, hard seal on there. You got to kind of break it. And then you just pat it on. It could not be easier. And look at this color. It's just the most sheer Barbie pink. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I'm gonna take a little bit out here just so that I have a cohesive look. That is so pretty. And then we'll take a little bit out here. Now it does dry down a little bit, but in the beginning, it's a little sticky. A lot of cream products are, right? Even with my Saint products, if I do the gloss formula, it's a little sticky and I have to really powder. Oh, I didn't do my eye area. I like to go under the temple a little bit too. Just a little bit of color. How about a little bit on the nose? Look like we got a little bit of sun. Okay. See, now it's like, what sunspots? I don't care, because now I've got these like girly, pretty, feminine cheeks. And you can do it on the lips too, so watch this. I'm gonna do my favorite lip liner. My ColourPop BFF. If you are any darker than me, this is gonna be too light for you. My friend Karen said, oh my gosh, I got it, it's just too light. But you know, they make BFF also in BFF 2 and BFF 3. And then my friend Brandy created this pencil and I really like it. And it's darker and I just put it there only. Sorry. This is my friend Brandy. Brandy the Glam Bell. She is on TikTok. She is on Instagram. She is Mrs. Virginia. And this is a company called Lady Code. And this pencil is called Paris. So if you like a nude pencil, but you're a deeper skin girl and you need a little bit more color, Paris is like, I would call this, I would call that like a rosy brown, more brown, but there's a hint of rose in there. Very pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the Miracle Balm on my lips because you can put it anywhere. I love it, okay? I love it. Now, so that I'm not super sticky, I'm going to take a huge, just a big, fat, fluffy brush. I'm going to take some Saie powder, especially for those of you that are like, I don't want to look like a glazed donut. I always want to look like a glazed donut, but I don't want my hair sticking to my face. So I found yesterday, I wore this all day and it was amazing. Nothing stuck to my face because I used this big fat brush. And now I've got that beautiful glow where I need it, but I got that little bit of powder where I need it too. This is the BK Beauty 103. If you need a big, fat, fluffy brush, it's BK Beauty 103. Okay, what do we think? Oh, last thing, I love this product. I wore it about a month ago. It's the Jones Road. It's like a little glitter. And I was like, oh, I'll try it on and see. Oh, stayed on all day and it was so pretty. So it's this really pretty, can you see that? It's like a really pretty shimmer with a micro glitter in it. And it's just so pretty on the center of the eyelid. I wouldn't put it on the whole eye, but on that center, ooh, it really pops that eyelid and it's so pretty in person without looking like we're going to Studio 54, right? Like not many audience will know Studio 54, but my audience knows Studio 54. You better believe it. That's why I love y'all. Okay. This did not budge. I couldn't believe it. It was on like 10 hours. I couldn't believe it. And this is called, oh gosh, you guys, it's terrible. Barely Pink Sparkle Wash. Barely Pink Sparkle Wash, okay? I love it when you guys tell me there's a magnifying app on your phone. Yes, I can magnify on my phone, but not when I'm using my phone to film. I'm not like a fancy YouTuber. I do not have a real DSLR video camera. I do, it's in the other room. I have a high-end professional Nikon because I used to be a professional photographer. So I have a beautiful high-end video camera. I don't want to use it because look how easy this is. So there you go. Okay, so let's take out our clips. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't setting spray. We did not use setting spray. So watch this. You know I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury, okay? And then you know I'm gonna spray some Charlotte on the back of my hand, and I'm going to set that pencil just like I set my Demi in my Demi and Saint videos. And I'm locked in for the day. I am locked and loaded, baby. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I was just real excited to do a full lengthy Jones Road Beauty video here on YouTube because I have that luxury of having more time as opposed to a 1-minute TikTok. What can you really show in 1 minute? But I think you can tell you can get a glam look. I mean, and she has tons of shadows. We could have gone real high end with more shadows. I could also do silver fox look because I have some colors to do a silver fox look with Jones Road Beauty. But I wanted you to see just how beautiful this is. It's beautiful. I highly recommend it. If you need makeup, I'm not telling you to run out and get something you don't need right now. Wait till you need something and then replenish it, okay? I will be back next Wednesday with a updated how to Demi video. If you don't know Demi, it's a color correcting wax. And then the following Saturday, God willing, for my EU and Australia and all my audience from outside of the USA and Canada. I love you guys so much. It means so much to me that you follow me because a lot of things I recommend you can't get in your countries, but I am gonna do a video just for people outside of the US. Now you can buy it in the US too, but it's also available internationally all over the world. And I'm gonna do a color correcting wax video with the product Lamac Pro that you can buy internationally, have it shipped internationally anywhere in the world because so many of you can't get Demi and I don't want to leave you out. And I am first and foremost about education. Bye for now.